adjust my mat real fast. I just got done doing my Monday morning circuit training with weights class, so I might be a little bit sweaty right now, but I'm so glad that you're here. So my name is Tabitha with Poppin' Fox Fitness. I'm excited that you ladies are here with me today. This morning we are on day 1 of the Ignite Your Ab Challenge. Now, why is it called Ignite Your Ab, and who cares about your abs, right? Who cares? You wear a shirt anyway. Like, why does it matter? It's important to have a strong core, and I like to refer to them as abs because when you think of your core, most people, they're just like abs, but there's a lot more to just your abs. Today we are going to let's start with the basics of your core, the basics of your abs, and why do we have a strong core? Why is it important to have a strong core? So there are 4 layers of abs, believe it or not. When you think of abs, you might just think of a 6-pack abs right here in the front, starting from the top and going down. But that is actually the rectus abdominis, the 6-pack. And no, it's not a 6-pack of beer. It's your 6-pack. It's abs. Fun fact, everybody has them. You might not be able to see them, but they are there. They are just covered with other layers of things that you might not want. So that's what we're going to work on this week, this 5 days, is showing our abs and creating strength in our core. Why have a strong core? Because it stabilizes your body. This part right here stabilizes your body, allowing you to move in any direction, side to side. Those are your internal and your external obliques, that the fibers run down this way and they also go this way. They protect all of your vital organs. All of your vital organs are in your core, okay? It helps you prevent falls. It supports your body, gives you a healthy back. Now, if you suffer from low back pain, it's probably because you don't have a strong core. I'm sorry to tell you, but that might be why. All right. Also, it improves your posture. If your core is weak, you'll see a lot of teenagers. I have one myself who stands like this a lot, and I always tell her, actually no, her shoulders are over and her pelvic bone sticks out. I'm like, you need to stand up straight, shoulders back and down, and bring your pelvic bone back a little bit, okay? She might not know that yet. Teenagers don't really care that much about that, about core, about abs having strength. And then one more thing, it's important to have a strong core for better mobility. That's things like picking stuff up off of the ground, or twisting, or reaching, or grabbing. All stems from your core. Your core is your trunk of your body, okay? It's right here, it's your trunk of your body. So what does the core include? I said the transverse abdominis comes around here. It's like a seat belt. It's your rectus abdominis going along here, and then your obliques. Okay, your obliques going this way, but also your lower back, also your pelvic bone, your pelvic floor, which we're going to focus on just engaging our abs a little bit, getting a feel for the different parts today, or at least in the beginning. You will get a good workout in, so don't worry. And then also getting some lower back stuff in as well. So why don't you join me on the floor, on your back. We're going to just start off with feeling our abs, okay? Because today is day 1. We are starting with the basics. All right, so I want you to lie down on your back here, relaxing your upper body. I want you to bring your legs up in tabletop position, 90 degrees. So knees are above your hips, toes are in line with your knees. Now, as you lift your legs, you're gonna feel that your lower back is gonna wanna lift off. You're going to be able to put your hand underneath. A little mouse is going to crawl under there if you don't engage your core. So here's what we're going to do. Take our pelvic bone. We're going to tilt it back, bringing that belly button toward your spine, almost as like you're flexing a muscle, okay? So pressing that lower back into the mat. Now your core is engaged. We're going to start with some toe taps, tapping the right toes down to the floor first, lifting, and then the left. So what I want you to concentrate on is pressing that lower back into the mat, bringing your belly button toward your spine. Every time you bring your toes down, all right? In this move, we are getting our lower abs right now. So the lower abs are a big problem area for some women. Usually that's where a lot of junk hangs out that you don't want. So by doing these moves here, you are strengthening those muscles down there. Your pelvic floor also, with incontinence, if you have a weak pelvic floor, you can peel up. So this is important too. Doing little movements like this, you wouldn't really think of doing. And actually, the more that you do these, you're gonna feel this is getting a little bit harder, a little bit more challenging, right? Keep going. We're actually gonna go for 10 more. 10 and 9. All right, keep pressing that lower back into the mat. Keep engaging your pelvic floor. Come on. I lost count. We're just gonna keep going. Let's go for 6 more. 6, you got it. 5, whoo. 4, and 3, and 2. Last one. All right, take a little break, extend the legs long, reach with the arms, flex and point the feet. Great job. Now, you guys feel that already? We were just doing simple little movements, and already you can start to feel those abs engaging. All right, we're gonna take it to another move here called pelvic bowl tilts. So we're gonna end up in a bridge position, feet and knees hip width apart. You're gonna lift up. Hips are squared to the ceiling. Again, relaxing your head, neck, and shoulders. You wanna make sure that your inner thighs are engaged. So as you lift, try not to let those knees open up. Make sure your legs are parallel together. And we're gonna just rock side by side. Imagine that your pelvic or your pelvis is a bowl and you don't wanna spill the milk out of the cereal. So you're just gonna rock side by side. So you should also be able to feel your glutes as you're rocking side by side, getting that movement in your pelvic floor right here. Okay, keep going. Rocking side by side. I know, right? Little movements and they're already getting hard, like my legs are already shaking right now. All right, let's go for 10 more. Come on, 10. Don't let that booty sag lift a little bit higher. You're also strengthening your lower back here by doing this as well. All right. 5, making sure you're breathing. 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Release. This time I want you to bring your knees into your chest, flex and point those feet. All right, so we're gonna stay with the lower abs, all right? We're gonna go into one of my all-time favorite Pilates moves called the hundreds. There's so many different leg variations you can do with this. We're gonna do all of them, all right? Let's start in tabletop. First, you're gonna lift your head, neck, and shoulders. All right, legs are 90 degrees. Arms are to your side, roll back the shoulders, palms facing down. You should be lifting your head, neck, and shoulders here, not curling in. Eyes are to the ceiling. And we're just gonna pump the arms and hold this position. So you're inhaling for 4, and you're exhaling for 4. All right, just pumping, just moving along. No big deal, right? You got this. You're strong, you can do this. We're igniting our abs. We're starting with slow, simple movements to start to recognize which areas of our core we're working so we can get used to how to strengthen them later in the future. Getting them nice and strong, working on our posture. You're doing so awesome. All right, now keep pumping your arms. This time I want you to lift your legs up. Point the toes. All right, still pumping the arms. You might need to lift a little bit higher. Maybe you can even lift your shoulder blades off the floor. You're gonna really be engaging your abs then. Heck yes. Keep going. That lower back should be easily pressed down in the mat because the more you lift, the more that back is gonna wanna press down. All right, so you think that we can do this a little bit more, take this to the next level? Here we go, bringing our legs down to 45 degrees. Yes, really getting into those lower abs. Keep breathing with me, keep pumping. If at any point your neck is starting to hurt, I want you to relax and then make sure you lift. But you're not lifting with your neck, you're lifting with your chest, you're lifting with your core. Your head should just be resting between your shoulders. Let's go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax, lengthen long, flex and point to those feet. So good. All right, it's time to take it into tabletop. So on all fours, we're gonna go into a bird dog crunch, getting more into the six pack, getting more into those upper abs here and into the obliques. All right, guys, one sec. My hair's falling out like crazy and I can't concentrate if it's going everywhere. So here we go. With the bird dog, we're getting into the six pack abs. We're also getting into our spine. I didn't say this in the beginning, but the erector spinae. So your spine's here, right? So you have all these little fibers pulling, extending from your spine. So we're going to be strengthening that as well. So hands underneath the shoulders, knees are hip width apart, back is in a neutral position, which means you're not down here in a cow and you're not up here in a cat. Just a neutral spine. I want you to start with just extending your right arm first. We're going to start by gaining that control over our core, over our balance, reaching, and then when you're ready, you're going to lift up your left leg, pressing with your heel. Now, if you start to wobble a little bit, go ahead and realign yourself. Focus on something on the floor, spreading your fingertips apart. I want you to hold it right here. For 3, 2, and 1, and relax. Let's take it to the other side. Left arm, extend nice and long. Lifting up that right leg, flexing with your foot. Gaining control over that core and over that balance. For 3, 2, and 1. All right. Taking this to the next level, we're going to add a crunch in here. So extend that right arm long, extend the left leg, and we're going to draw our knee to our elbow to our knee. So this time you are going to arch your back, lift, and extend. Let's go for 10. Here we go. 10, 9, and what I'm doing also to help me with my balance is I'm pressing the top of my right foot down into the mat, making sure that you're breathing with each movement. I'm inhaling as I reach, exhale as I bring my knee toward my elbow. 4 more. Woo! Feeling it, so good. 3, 2, last one, I want you to hold it out. We're gonna pulse up for 8. So here we go, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, release. Child's pose, we need to stretch and give ourselves a little break. This is day 1. We don't want to do it over yet because we're going to be doing stuff together for the next 4 more days after this. So bring yourself back up into tabletop. Let's get the other side. I'm going to switch this way so you guys can see a little bit better. All right. Left arm, right leg. Let's go into those bird dog crunches for 10. Here we go. In and out. That's 1. 2. Again, press that top foot of your left side down into the mat. I lost count, so we're going to say this is 6. I'm only human just like you guys. I can't remember everything. 2 more. Yes, hold it here. Ready to pulse up for 8. Let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Child's pose. Bring yourself back. Open up the knees. Connect the big toes. Stretch. Rolling out the wrists. Whew. If you guys at any point want to take a water break, feel free. Grab some water. I know. I'm sweating already, you guys, and we're not even doing cardio. We're not doing cardio today, but we will be doing cardio on another day. All right, let's get more into the obliques, okay, our side abs. Those are the lines that you see on the sides, and you're like, dang, that person looks good. Or maybe you're like, I don't really want those that much, which is fine. You don't have to have those lines, but I do want you to make sure you're strengthening those. Okay, because these are going to help flex your body side to side. It's going to help you twist. It supports and compresses the abdomen, and then it pulls the chest downward as well. All right, so candlestick dippers, bringing one leg out to the side. I want you to flatten your foot down, so pressing that pinky down into the floor. You can curl your toes under that are behind you, lifting up the arms like Charlie's Angel style. Keeping your biceps right by the ears. We're going away from that leg, so to the side and then up. Okay, let's go for 10. 2, 3, make sure that you breathe. All right, 4, so good. Keep going. 5. Maybe you can reach a little bit more each time. Challenge yourself. 6, 7, 8. Almost there. 9. On the last one, I want you to hold it down. Stay here. Just like this. I know. Maybe you're starting to feel it more on your side or your arms or your back. Let's take it a little bit lower. Come on, I know you can do it. You're more flexible than you think. 1 more, a little bit. 3, 2, 1. Bring it up and release the arms. Let's switch sides here. Flatten that foot down. Lengthen the leg. Curl those back toes under, lifting up the arms. Here we go to the other side for 10. Biceps are by the ears. And we go down. 1. Woo! These are like crunches, you guys. Basically, what we're doing here is side crunches. So just like you do crunches on your back for the front of your abs, we do crunches on our side too for our side abs. We can also do crunches on our belly for our back, believe it or not. And maybe we will. Maybe we will one of these days during this week. 8, 9. 1 more. I want you to hold it here. Hold it. Lengthen the arms. Don't cave in. Don't cave in. Don't lean forward. Come on. Keep that chest open. A little bit more. Breathe. Breathe. A little bit more. 3, 2, 1. Bring yourself up. Great job. We're going to head onto our backs to get some butterfly crunches. All right. So coming down onto your back, widening your legs. What I want you to do is stack one hand on top of the other, behind. And all we're doing here is we're going to lift. Notice I'm not lifting up all the way. This is a crunch. It's not a sit-up. And then bringing my arms back down as I come back down. So let's go ahead for 10 of these. Here we go. Lift and lower. And these are not meant to be fast. We will get in some pulsing butterfly crunches, but I want you to focus on pressing the bottoms of your feet together and lifting up a little bit as you reach your fingertips toward your feet. And exhaling as you come up, inhaling as you come down. 4 more. All right, 2 more. On this last one right here, we're going to stay up and we are going to pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. All right, so now we're going to do some more butterfly crunches, but just a little bit differently. So you can keep your legs just how they are. I want you to bring your hands behind the nape of your neck. That's like the base of your skull, keeping your elbows nice and wide. So I say wide because I don't want anyone to be pulling on their neck to try and lift. You're going to really injure your neck that way if you pull on it. Keep your elbows wide and make sure to lift with your chest and then your core. You're going up, okay? So we've got 10 of these. Here we go. Lift up and down. 2, 3, 4, 5. So good. Keep going. 6, 7. Whoo, this feels good. 8, 9, and 10. We are not done with the butterfly crunch yet, you guys. We're just getting started with that move. We're going to add in some leg lifting. So as we lift up, we're going to connect our elbows toward our knees, bring them back down. So you will start to bring your elbows in a little bit here, not as wide as we were before, but that's okay because I want you to touch your knees, but I don't want you to pull on your neck. So just be aware, just connect or reach toward those knees, but also bring those knees up. So we're using our whole rectus abdominis here, our whole 6-pack to bring our legs up and bring our arms forward. So let's go for 10 of those. Here we go. 1, 2, adding in that breath, making sure you're breathing. 3, 4, 5, 6, whoo! Getting a nice stretch in your hip flexors too, right? Keeping your knees open. Oh, that's good. 8, 9, last one, 10. Lengthen the arms and legs long. I want you to flex and point those feet. Do some ankle circles here. And we are going to do some single leg and double leg drops, more lower core stuff here, okay? So what you're going to do is make a triangle with your hand, place it underneath your tailbone, lifting up the legs, flexing the feet, lifting up your head, neck, and shoulders. Now, what you're going to do is kind of what I just did, shimmy a little bit, because when you lift, you need to make sure that your shoulders are back and down away from you, all right? Your chest is open. We're going to alternate dropping our legs down to the floor, keeping your feet flexed. I like to flex my feet because I'm also stretching them out. It feels good when I do this. If you want to point your toes, you can definitely do that. All right, so alternating right leg and then left. Here we go. Down and up. And by creating this little tailbone maneuver here that you're doing with your hands, it's helping you press your lower back into the mat too. Exhaling as you come down, inhaling as you come up. We don't have that much time together today, so we're just going to keep working right up until the end. Oh, we'll get one good long ab stretch in. 10, 9, 8. Again, you can relax your head if you're having any straining in your neck. 6, 5, 4, 3, good job. 2, last one. Let's go ahead and relax for a moment. Drop the legs, drop your head. Well, not drop your head, relax your head, bring your head toward the floor. Definitely don't want a concussion. Okay, so we're gonna do that again, but both legs together, and we're gonna slow it down a little bit, okay? Lifting the head, neck, and shoulders. Here we go. Bringing our legs down toward your mat, and then lifting back up. Nice and slow. We've got 10, that was 1. 2, you're doing so amazing. Come on. Don't give up. We are almost done. This is day 1. We've got 4 more days together, and there's so much more to unpack. Tonight, I'm going to announce the winner of the daily win for today, which is you're going live, introducing who you are, and those questions that I posted. Why are you in this challenge? Go deep. Write it down. Why are you in this challenge? And I want you to answer those questions 1 through 7. And most of them are just why. Why are you in this challenge? Okay, you write why. Why? What does it mean to you? And so on. Go live. And then your name will be in a drawing for tonight for a prize. All right, guys, let's do one more. Woo! Back up, relax your head, relax the legs, and lengthen your arms nice and long. Flex and point those feet. Great job. All right, our last move, we are going to do our roll up. So right where we are right here. Legs together, point the toes. You're going to slowly peel your spine off of the floor, lifting up all the way, lengthening your spine. Biceps by the ears, crown of the head is up toward the ceiling. And then slowly bring yourself back down. Modify this move by just coming up halfway. Lift, still setting the shoulders back. And coming down, we have got 10 of those. Here we go. Lift. And down. Excellent. Fun fact about these roll-ups is that one roll-up going up and down equals 6 crunches. So can you just imagine how many crunches you're actually doing right now? A lot. I also wanted to tell you that you want to keep the palm of your hands facing each other as if you're holding a ball. They're moving, your arms are moving together in unison. Oh, this is such a great move for your spine too, you guys. We are working out our back, believe it or not. Each vertebrae coming up. Your lower back, mid back, your neck, all part of your spine moving together with your abs, creating that strength and muscle tone. That is what we are going for. Let's do 2 more here. So this one counts as 1. And on the last one, I want you to pike forward toward your toes. Reaching toward your toes all the way. Nice long stretch in the back, relaxing your head. And let's get in one nice stretch for our abs. We're actually going to turn over into a cobra pose. This is a yoga pose. So you'll place your hands underneath your shoulders here. Widen those legs about as wide as your mat. And I want you to just press up. If you just want to come right here with keeping your elbows bent, you can, or you can lengthen all the way. Just go as far as your body will allow you to go. Feel that stretch in the front. Holding it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, you can relax here if you want to stay laying down for just a minute. That's fine. I will just continue to talk. You guys are awesome. That concludes our day 1. Remember to go live in the group because I want to see you. We are also creating community. People want to know you. People want to know that they are not alone, that they are in this journey, in this challenge with you. And also, I might add a little quiz in there, just maybe a one question quiz. But just to recap, there's 4 layers of your abs: the rectus abdominis, the transverse abdominis, the external and the internal obliques, okay? We need to have a strong core for mobility, for posture, for twisting, for reaching, for bending, and also if you want that tone and the definition, we gotta work for it. So that's what we're doing. We are working for it. We're staying healthy together. We are improving our life, and we're on this fitness journey together. So you guys enjoy the rest of your day. I will talk to you later. Be blessed and not stressed. I need to tell myself that every day. It's easy to get stressed.